Coming up in this edition.
We are busy organizing a protest for all gospel artists to go to Auckland Park. Yeah, in Auckland Park at the SABC main offices at their headquarters there, to challenge an issue of saying, start playing our music.
On the 13th and 14th of May 2021, gospel artists in South Africa will hit the streets in what they call unfair treatment by the electronic media for airplay.
We are busy organizing a protest for all gospel artists to go to Auckland Park. Yeah, in Auckland Park at the SABC main offices at their headquarters there, to challenge an issue of saying, start playing our music. And also we're gonna organize another visit to Minister is Nati, right? Minister Nati Mteto's office, to tell him that gospel artists equally deserves a support like other musical genre artists. They deserve a support. So these are issues we are going to be dealing with. And we ask all the gospel artists who might be watching, who might be listening, to say it is very important, very much important, that you support this cause. It's for your future. It's for your good life. Yeah, 13 and 14 of May, we invite all the gospel artists to say, come. That is next month. Come, let us go and visit, pay a nice visit, submit our beautiful memorandum, engaging all these issues.
Speaking at a press briefing to announce the intentions of the gospel artist, Advocate Moafrika Wamaila said gospel artists were marginalized when their songs were not given the required airplay on radio and television.
The gospel music is the most disadvantaged or disenfranchised musical genre in the Republic of South Africa. I mean, if we can look at it, just starting with an argument of looking at the population, 80% of South African population in the statistics of 2016 have professed to be Christians. In the statistics of 2016 have professed to be Christians. And if you can check the amount of music that is played in our radios, on our TV, it doesn't speak to the reality of our current situation of our population. Because if we have 80% of Christian community, why then are we not having gospel music being given a priority on the media, on the radios, everywhere? It's simply because there is no truthful broadcasting. There is no truthful broadcasting in a sense that they do not promote what caters for the majority of the people. You get a small genre, or rather a newest genre, that is not even 2 years old or even 5 years old, getting more media coverage than gospel music. Why are we having that situation? Simply because gospel music is sidelined, and it is not justifiable for us to be having that kind of a situation. So now, if you can look out of the entire population of the Republic of South Africa, having 80% as Christians, but then the gospel music on all SABC radios, South African SABC, South African Broadcasting Commission radios, TVs, all of them, they don't play more than 5%. Gospel music is only played on Sunday from probably 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock, of which in that 2 hours, we are not speaking about more than 30 songs. Are people Christians only on Sunday morning? Why can't they play the gospel music on Monday, 12 o'clock? Why can't they play a gospel music on drive time show, on prime show? Why can't they play it on breakfast show? Is it not the real music? Because gospel music is the real music. It also deserves that kind of a coverage that other musical genres are getting. our challenge, our main challenge, or our broader challenge that we are dealing with is because a Christian community have always been sidelined, though they are in majority, but they're never given any kind of preference in anything, including even the musical genre, which is a gospel music, is never given anything. I mean, when I say 80% of Christian community, I'm speaking about all kinds of gospel, whether it's Mukuku gospel, whether it's all this gospel you can come, the gospel that covers the charismatic and Pentecostal. We speak about all gospel in general. There's never been any kind of that. Why? Because there is a narrative or a notion that is driven that this music is a Sunday music. And Christians are not Christians on Sunday. We are not Christians on Sunday. We are Christians every day. Why don't we get our music played on a daily basis?
He says South Africa is a democratic country and therefore equality was paramount.
And when we speak this thing, some of you will say, but gospel is gospel. No. We are talking in a democratic country here. Section 9 of the Constitution speaks about equality. Where is equality for gospel artists? Okay, there is equality for everybody, but except gospel artists. So these are some of the issues that I want us to address. To say we are not necessarily fighting for people to listen to gospel. We are fighting for gospel artists and the Christian community to be treated equally and fairly. Because this is a matter of equality. It is a matter of our constitutional right to access to our religious material and religious reproduction and creative talents. SAMA, South African Music Awards, right? Yes, South African Music Awards. In the categories, the main categories of awards, we are talking about 25, which are the major categories. Do we have gospel there? No, we don't. In the entire summer awards, the entire summer awards category, gospel, which caters 80% of South African population, it gets how many? Yeah, it's only 2. But there's a South African Music Award. That is, when we talk South Africa, we mean the 80% of the population is Christians. But hip hop will get 6. Kwaito, that is dying. How many does it have now? It has a lot. Mapiano, all of these, they have a lot. But why gospel artists are not given the same privilege or the same catering, the same categories, the same options? Simply because there is unfair treatment that is happening. And this is the injustice in the music industry that we are challenging, that we are saying we need to see it coming to a certain end.